That was the first time.
Your recruitment, you were at LSU and then very late. What was it about at the end of that process that led you to Georgia?
I just followed my heart.
What kind of influence did guys like Roquan and Lorenzo and Davin have on you?
Are the leaders? Roquan's not like a selfish person. Like, he was helping me out when I first got here, telling me what calls to make, telling me what to do. Like, do I need to make this tight call or whatever? So he was real helpful. And so was Lorenzo and Davin and all them.
Did you, I guess, based on the way I understand it came down, you never actually signed a letter of intent anywhere, right? You just
I did.
You did sign a letter of intent with Georgia eventually. Was there a single thing that happened after your announcement for LSU, or did you just got to recalibrating and reconsidering?
Going in and signing day, or my commitment day, I had no idea where I was going. Just picked a school, and after I rethought it, hey, I need to go here.
Was that a confusing process for you? Just the whole recruit?
Yeah,
I guess everybody wanted you.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go. Wasn't sure.
What are your thoughts about the early enrollees this year?
Well, Justin Field, good player, fast. When you're in zone, you gotta really look out for him to run. He's fast, big dude. Zamir White, he's non-contact right now. Kieris, every time I see Kieris, he making a play, catching the ball. I think he's pretty good. Trey Hill, big dude, physical. He gives me some trouble sometimes.
What's it like tackling Elijah Holyfield? What's your thoughts on him?
I look at him just like tackling anybody else. You just, we do tackling drills, sideline tackle every day. If you go in and trust what Coach Shulman and Coach Smart, Coach Tucker, all them teaching you, it don't matter who you tackling.
One guy you might see a little bit more closely is Brenton Cox. How do you think he's progressing along?
Obviously, he's just got here, so he still needs to learn the defense. But from what I've seen, he's a great pass rusher, got some good moves, and he can be a good player for us.
How established do you think the roles are at inside linebacker in terms of who's working where, who's with the ones, who's with the twos?
We just go from day to day. Jawan putting in work, Nate Trez putting in work, Nate McBride, Jaden, Tay Crowder, we all putting in work. At the end, we'll see.
You obviously it was your dream to play college football. Is it a surprise on any level that you're in the position that you're in as a sophomore? You played pretty much every game last year, and now you're in a position to start as a sophomore.
When I first got here, I met with Coach Wendell Davis. He's a GA here, and he helped me learn a lot. Without him, I wouldn't have known anything, because the days we didn't have practice, the room's right back there. I just went back there. We went over film. Hey, Rice, this is what you did wrong. So next time this call comes up, you make this check, you make this call. So, he really put me in the position I am.
In addition to that, how else have you developed this spring?
I've become better at taking on blockers, taking on guards. We got some big guards, but you got to take them on.
What are some of the ways that Coach Smart has challenged the inside linebackers to? Because what something he told us, I guess it was a week ago. I got a lot of good players. Nobody really kind of jumped forward, jumped ahead, and kind of stepped forward a little bit. Kind of what do you do to challenge somebody to kind of do that?
He just wants somebody out there that's gonna make calls and be a vocal leader and be a physical guy and make his presence known. So, he just challenges the whole group just to do what we're supposed to do and do it at a high level.
You think being a vocal guy would come natural? Would come natural to you? Is that something you don't have to work at?
Nah, I'm a vocal guy. I'm a vocal guy.
How much do you think about your cousin and playing for him? Are you playing for him in a way?
I think about my cousin a lot. I know he would. He's looking down, smiling about what I'm doing. So.
How well did you know him? How tight were y'all growing up?
We used to live together. He a little older than me, about 8 years older than me, but we used to live together, and so I'm real close with him.
You tweet about it. You put it out there on social media a few times a lot. Why do you want to do that?
I don't really tweet that much. I ain't a big social media dude, but I just want, I don't want his name to be ever forgotten, and I don't want, what happened to just be this is just another killer. I want it to be known, what happened to my cousin.
Do you have any, I mean, I've read up on it, but like any other kind of thoughts you want out there?
I mean, rest in peace. Love him to death, and yeah, that's about it.
Do you have anything like mementos?
I got a
or-
tattoo right here.
That's what it is, Horatio right there?
Yeah.
Monty, you talked about, wanting to be your own person, from after inheriting Roquan's kind of spot. Does this defense as a whole, you think, kind of have that mindset of, after the success of last year, kind of having its own identity this season?
Could you just repeat that?
Just after as successful as the defense was last season, I mean, now there's a lot of guys who've left, and it's kind of a, maybe a new defense this year. Is you guys like wanting to kind of establish your own identity? Or is it kind of the same?
Yeah, I mean, we have to. We can't live off what Roquan did, or what Lorenzo did, or what Dom Sanders did. What's Jawan Taylor gonna do? What's Nate McBride gonna do? What's Monty Rice gonna do? We gotta live off. We gotta go off what we gonna do. We can't dwell on last year's success.